Hello and welcome back to Kurland the Colonizer. I am Robot Genie, and we stopped here last time trying to think of a name. Looked up some information on Wikipedia, and I think what I'm going to name it is Medemia, after the last Kurland Duchess in 1821, when Kurland, the duchy, independent duchy, was dissolved. So, a little bit of history, and yeah. So we'll call it that. So it makes some sense within Courlandish culture that doesn't really exist anymore, or at least not as a free state. I'm sure there's someone in the old duchy, some people in the old duchy of Kurland that would disagree with the doesn't exist part of that. So yeah. Anyway, whatever. And yeah, let's improve relations with them. Yes, definitely. Right, we can grab new ideas, but we're not going to do that. What am I doing? Oh yeah, we can increase tariffs. So I don't want to get them over 50%. How much money do we make off of them? Not much yet. I'm going to increase our tariffs. So what is this? Is the Liberty Desire, and that can't. We don't want that over 50%. I mean, you can put it over 50% and then crush the revolt, but we're nice. Actually, this can end up being a lot higher, so we're actually going to put it at 50% right now, and then we're going to get an event almost right away that's going to allow us to reduce it by 5%. We're going to boost it one more time. We're not going to be able to protect against France. Colonize Gra. That sounds like it's in South America, and we're trying to make one giant colonial empire. So, although to be honest, we could colonize down there, and then once it's a core, I think we could just sell it to Medema. We call it Medema, and then that would be fine. So we could take that mission. They're very not ferocious or aggressive, so I don't think I have to send troops. So we'll do that. Why not? We're gonna do that. And see if we can sell it to our colony here. We can't even take enough things down here that a new colonial nation would form. So, pretty soon we're actually going to be out of colonial people, and we can start trying to move across Africa, and then I guess maybe grab some trade stuff. I don't know, question mark. Throwing up a question mark there. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. But we have all these colonizing people, and yeah, I'm gonna unpause. But I want to look at these expansion ideas. What would they actually even buy me? Global trade power is the only real thing, because it doesn't look like we're gonna have. I don't think we're gonna need 3 colonists. Like this is pretty densely packed, and we're not gonna want to we're only gonna want a few provinces out here just so we can travel out here and maybe grab some trade nodes and get a presence in India and stuff. So I don't think we need expansion ideas, and I think I would rather actually go and grab trade ideas. Would help us a lot, probably. So that's probably what we'll do. Innovative ideas would work. I think trade ideas would be better, though. That's what I think. And, I really should be watching over here, but I'm not. Oh, well, wait, yeah, it's only the Netherlands over here. And then Bavaria, Hesse, and Milan are not going to go anywhere against Austria. So I guess it doesn't really matter what I do. And let's help out our new colony with the rebels. Because now the problem is they actually would... they won't accept the demand, so the country could rise up. So we got to help them now. And Oh, they already have units, and why is Florida coming to help us? I don't know. I guess we must be in a war with them. And so we just got that event that dropped the Liberty Desire, so then we're gonna bump this up again. We're getting 3.14 ducats a month. Not too bad from our colony there, and the tariffs. I like that. And yeah, like, so it'd be good if we had a free merchant, because then we could start collecting from these areas down here. And wow, we just lost 25% Liberty Desire, so we're gonna bump this up some more. Yeah, I think it can actually be at like 62 or 63%. We'll see. If it doesn't work out, we'll have to fight a war against our own colony. That would be bad. Hopefully not, but maybe. Little bit of testing, little bit of testing. Ottoman's opinion of Kurland is at least 125. No, I don't... What? Wait, what? Aren't the Ottomans my rival? Why would it give me that mission? No, the Ottomans aren't my rival. I didn't rival the Ottomans. Okay. How is Poland still a valid rival? That makes no sense. Whatever. Oh, and our power projection points are low, which means we aren't privateering. So, let's go release the privateers on the unsuspecting Scandinavians. Now, did Tyrone vassalize? I mean, not vassalize, colonize. It doesn't look like they did. So I can lose 10 Liberty Desire and 5 Tariff Value. Or, we'll lose it. We'll lose it. Let's just let it settle in, see where it goes. I don't want the Desire to go too high, because I don't know, I just don't really feel like losing the colony. Or fighting a war against them. Rather be all friendly, get as much money as I can, but not, like, overtax them. We want them to thrive, you know? We want them to like us, to thrive, and, you know, do well. We are finally getting some manpower back. Very good. Oh, that was why we were docked, because we're fighting the Netherlands, and I just lost all my ships. Wow. Right. Forgetting things can be very painful. I think maybe a few more loans here would do us some good. We're actually making a good amount of money, so hopefully that'll come back, and then we can pay off all these loans that we've been taking. But yeah, so we're gonna have a bunch of privateers. I haven't even really been counting how many of these we're making, so I'm just gonna make a bunch. It's good that we're making 10 ducats a month. How many loans do I have? Repay loans. 5. I only have 5 loans. That's not bad. It's like 500 gold, but still not bad. Yeah, both those missions are terrible. Yeah, I think I want this military policy, privateer efficiency. Probably grab that policy. Ottomans have left the military coalition against us. Well, that's good. Other than that one time, I don't think I want anything from the Ottomans. And, yeah, so does our colony have men yet? They get 6. Medemia, yeah. Might take me a while to figure out how I want to pronounce it, I guess. Medemia here, our wonderful colony. has 6 army men. And I think that they're probably working on coring this stuff, because we kind of gave it to them in the terrible situation of being overextended. So, we're kind of letting them sort that out. We can see that they haven't cored all of it. So, we're going to give them an administrative guy, probably next. None of those are worth it. Our inflation is 1 away from being able to be bought down, but I wouldn't buy it down anyway. Need 2 monarch points. I need 2 monarch points. I can't believe the Netherlands are winning. Against all these people, the Netherlands are winning. Surprising, for sure. Definitely surprising. Oh, it looks like their army just got beaten, though. So they just got pushed back. Maybe they'll lose. And we're helping our colony take control of this mess that we left them with. They are formed into a great mess. We're trying to help them sort it out. I wouldn't mind full annexing Poland. They are allied with Austria, though. So that's tricky. And that's their only ally, so it'd be hard to, it's gonna be hard to get them, to get a war against them. Alternatively, I guess I could integrate Mazovia, then culture convert, and then full annex Poland. Because then all the culture stuff would be the same and fine. I really like, I definitely like having Ukraine here. I think they're really powerful, especially when they lock onto my own army. I mean, they're Eastern tech, but when they lock onto my army, they get my tactics. So, I just like having them as a vassal. We'll probably integrate them maybe at some point here, but I see a big problem with having them like this for now. We are, although given our rules, we have we can add some stuff. We can add another 2 provinces, and once these finish culture converting, we can add 4. So these Russian provinces right here would be amazing to add. But fighting Russia is going to be really hard. For one, we're not going to run them out of manpower like somehow we ran France out of manpower. I'm not even sure we could run France out of manpower again. But either way, yeah, that would be really difficult. And only if Austria and Bohemia joined. And I got a couple more wars that I'm going to end up having to do against France. So, you know, it might not be good to be, you know, make enemies of all of these people. Although France isn't here anymore. We removed them. We removed France from the area. So we don't have to fight them right away. Because we don't even border them anywhere. It would be nice to get Poland in, though, so then I could give them to Mazovia. The other thing is, I probably don't really want to integrate Mazovia, because then I'm going to share a bigger border with Bohemia, and Bohemia will not like me for it. So that could be a problem too. Okay, good. That war's over. It looks like Bohemia lost somehow. Bohemia, you never should have lost that war. You just shouldn't have lost it. But they did. They did. They did lose it, and now we're gonna send more privateers against Scandinavia, and hopefully make more money off of doing it too. So, it's privateers, Lubeck. Well, wait. Can we also go? No, that's the Gulf of St. Lawrence and the Caribbean, and now if I had another merchant out here, then I would start protecting trade out there, but I don't. And I wonder if it makes sense to maybe send this guy. Well, we get 10% of the trade here, and that gives us 1.77 ducats. Well, of transfer power. But yeah, there's only the incoming is 2.7 and the local is 5.7, so that is a total of 8.4 in that node. But over here in this node, there's slightly more. So actually, it might be a better idea to collect over here. I'm gonna leave it the way it is right now, though. And yeah, pirate Lubeck, and I bet we'll get a bunch of money from that. So we're making 5.43 right now. It just jumped up to 8.56. Pretty good. But we also got the 20 power projection points for sending privateers against Scandinavia. You know, Poland's apparently one of my rivals, but I think I am going to end that. And, well, we don't want to make Bohemia one. But Castile would be a good rival. Castile would actually be an excellent rival. Yeah. I'm surprised we didn't get points from stealing. Oh, because that wasn't France that we took those provinces from. It was France's colony, which is different. Now, what military tech is this guy? 17. Alright. What military tech are we? 17. Okay. Now, I'm going to keep on feeding him military advisors if he's below military tech. I want him to be up top. Improved defenses. Let's turn Graupara into a city. 1 base tax, 23 manpower. That'll be good for them. This is who we're going to sell it to. Yep, and yeah, our manpower is recovering. Yeah, things are going good. I think we're past the little sketchy part that we were in. And so they have a truce with me until 1620 November of this year. Wow. And they have a truce with me till November of this year. So we're gonna take out both of these guys. Let's see what the military coalition against us is like, because it can be real annoying if I don't know, all these guys are out of it. No one cares about anything that we've done down there. That's great. I wonder what our land force limit's like. Oh, it's pretty high. But what's this Grand Army plus 20%? I feel like that is event troops, or not event troops. That's something from CK2. But like extra force limit I got from a special event that I'm not going to be able to keep. That's what I feel like it is. And yeah, I don't want to build up to that and then lose it, because then I'm just have troops over the force limit, and why do I want that? I don't. Oh, more revolts. Now I wonder how these guys are doing. They haven't finished cores on all of this. They have cores on most of it. Yeah, so like these provinces, because they're in the Canadian region for colonies, I think I gotta conquer them, and then I have to core them before I can sell them to my colony, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. I want one big colony, because once they get big enough, they're gonna get they will become aggressive. They'll realize they're big enough and start declaring their own wars and taking their own land. And we're still going to help them with that because that's the whole point of this. The whole point of this is to be Kurland over here and be relatively big, be all culture samey, and you know have everything like that. All of our culture will be the same. We'll be a relatively big nation, especially if we integrate Ukraine and Mazovia. But we're not going to be like super huge. But we are going to make a giant colony over here in the Americas. That'll be great. And why, you may ask? Well, just because, just to be Kurland the Colonizer. I mean, that's what we are, right? We're Kurland the Colonizer, and it just makes sense to do this. And we're gonna focus on trade. We're gonna boost stability twice, so we can actually support the fervor. Now, what are we getting points from? I thought I only really... Oh, you know what? My prestige is a little bit low, too. So if my prestige was higher, then I wouldn't have needed to be at stability level 2. Right. It looks like our neutral prestige level is probably around like 43 or so. Let's see. Do we want to tax it? I think we should tax it. Actually... Looking at this, I never really noticed it, but I'm going to take a second here and say something about this. Is like, if you buy increased tariffs, right, it increases the tariff by 2.5%, but increases the liberty desire by 5. But if you get this option and get tax it, it's a 1-for-1 ratio. So that is a really good option. Of course, we missed out on 10 monarch points. But I think that's worth it. As long as the tariffs aren't already too high. We changed the culture of the province of Grodno. Awesome. We're already making some good money there. And, yeah. I wonder what other things increase global tariffs. Let's see. We could increase tariffs with a religious policy. We could increase tariffs if we had espionage. And with economic, we could increase tariffs. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It would be nice to increase tariffs, but I think so. You get no tariffs if you don't take the colonization idea group. Oh, it's just plus 20%. Okay. I'll figure that out at some other point. But yeah, this looks like a good place to end the episode. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, if you are liking this, make sure to like and or subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.